Welcome to Strong with Steel Safety Month, week 4. We're celebrating healthy habits this week, and I'm back with Julie Santilli from Breathe Yoga. Today we're going to be doing some breath work. So welcome back, Julie, and thank you for joining us and taking us through breath work today.
Oh, you're welcome. Just happy to be here. When we did our yoga practice, we talked about a little bit of breath, our inhales and exhales, and it's really important, of course, to feel that breath, to find it, to allow it to invite you to calm or relax or whatever it is. But there is a little bit of a science behind it of kind of a breath and meditative state. So what I want to give you is just a few kind of health benefits of breath work and of meditation. And so one of the things that it really does, that you've probably heard a million times, is it does reduce stress levels in the body. It literally brings those stress levels down. And just by coming to your breath and slowing it down and getting still for even 5 minutes a day is a game changer. So for your health, and we want to increase those healthy habits as much as we can. It also lowers your heart rate and your blood pressure. So it's, again, a lot of science behind it, and all Western medicine have now finally gotten behind meditation, not just the Eastern medicine. So it's really beneficial in so many ways. It improves memory and concentration, which is just amazing. You'll find that when you start to work in, getting still and quiet and just breathing, things will come up that just sort of solve some things. It just brings some things back in, and you realize, like, oh, that's what that was. It's magical, honestly. And the other kind of number 4 is it creates pathways to a calmer mind. And so the more you practice, even just a few minutes a day, or even a few times a week, you'll find that you're able to access kind of that meditation or breath work muscle, if you will, in the mind. And it impacts the body too. So such a good, healthy habit to come to. And meditation is not about clearing your mind, thinking of nothing, sitting still for an hour, right? It's just about getting still and quiet as best you can, letting those thoughts go by, right? When thoughts come up when we're sitting still and breathing, that's great. Happens to everyone all the time. You just want to quiet down. You just want to almost like turn down the volume on all the stuff spinning around in the mind, okay? And so we're going to work with a little breath work, and then we'll do just a little bit of meditation just to give you a taste of it. It's really warm and fuzzy and friendly, so don't be worried. It's a really good habit to bring into your life, and meditation and prayer and contemplation, all those things, they all go together. So whatever works best for you is where you want to kind of sit. So all right, so for some breath work and meditation, we find a comfortable seat. So whatever that looks like for you, maybe it's cross-legged, kind of traditional. Maybe you want to sit in a chair. Perhaps you feel more comfortable if you're laying down. I don't tend to lay down because I tend to fall asleep. So it's better for me to be upright in that, and I find that with a lot of people. But just whatever that comfortable seat is. And then once you get to the seat that you like, I'm sitting on a little blanket here, again, more comfort. I like to have comfort and ease. So once you get into that comfortable seat, just kind of move around a little bit, do a little stretch, just see how the body is feeling before you get into a little stillness, because you don't want to get into stillness and think, oh gosh, I got a little tight spot over here. You want to work it out a little bit, okay? So take a few moments, just stretch a little bit, set yourself, adjust your shirt, your hair, whatever you need to do, and then come into a place of stillness, right? Then sort of make that commitment to stillness, right? So we're lifting through the crown of our head very gently. We're rooting down through those sit bones, resting our hands comfortably on our legs, in our lap, whatever feels best. And then if it feels good to you, just a soft gaze down or eyes closed. Totally up to you of what feels best. And as you sit in this stillness, take a few moments to drop into the breath. So all we're doing is noticing how it feels to breathe right here in the beginning. So take your time, breathe easy, but just feel the sensation of breath, maybe even the sound of the breath. Perhaps even the inhale, it's a little cool as it comes in through the nose, and the exhale a little warmer as it comes out of the nose. Even those little tiny breath details will bring us right into our space. So we'll take a few quiet moments to let the breath set. Good. So we're going to work on our breath here. Keep that beautiful stillness. Let your breath flow. We're just going to add a little bit to our breath process here. So this is a 4-5 breath. So on your inhale, breathe to your count of 4. On your exhale, breathe to your count of 5. And if 4 and 5 seem like too much, do a 3-4 breath or a 2-3 breath. The important part is the exhale is one count a little more, one count more than the inhale. And what that does is it releases a little extra tension. It lets go of that stress a little bit more, and it really calms us just a little bit more as well. Okay, so let's take time, some quiet moments here to just practice our 4-5 breath or whatever variation of count works for you. Really fill up to the top of the lungs, feeling like you're filling up to that clavicle, and then exhale all the way down to the bottom of the belly, and then empty out that last little breath by pulling the navel in. Okay, so take your time, feel the stillness of the body and the beauty and length and strength of the breath. Continue that deep breathing and just add a little intention, a little focus, maybe an anchor to this meditation. Breathe in what you need. Maybe it's an intention, maybe it's a word or an image, and breathe out what isn't serving you anymore. Let go of a worry or a stress or something that you're just holding on to that you don't need anymore. So give it a word or a little sentence to breathe in, and same as you breathe out. Continue with your count breath as well. And finally, with this beautiful smooth breath we have, you can let go of the count. You can let go of that inhale, whatever you were bringing in and whatever you were letting go of, because you cleared that space. And now as we breathe in our stillness and breathe out, we breathe in a quality that's really important to us. Maybe it's peace or patience or love or whatever it is. We breathe it deep into the body. And then on the exhale, we send it out to someone that needs it today. Just sending a little wish, a little prayer, a little vibe, whatever it feels like to you. Breathe it in deep, spread it out in your body, and then exhale, send it out and share it with someone that needs it. Enjoy that idea for a few moments. Slowly now coming back to your comfortable breath without even thinking about, just a breath of ease. Feel the stillness in the body for one more moment. And then notice if you have any resistance to movement here. If you feel pretty set in the stillness, you're certainly welcome to stay there. But if you're ready to move, gently start to roll the shoulders, move the head around, blink open the eyes, maybe move the toes. Just taking your time to come back to your space. And then notice how you feel, perhaps just a little different than when we started. And know that this breath work, this meditation can happen anytime. It can happen on the pitcher's mound. It can happen on the athletic field anywhere. It can happen in the grocery store, at a restaurant, at work, standing at the kitchen sink. Whenever you need just a little calm, a little quiet, just accessing that breath and maybe putting a little intention in there or sending something out is another thing. But you can just come to that breath and find yourself in the present moment, and that will make all of the difference. So access it anytime you need. You've already created it. You know how to do it. And if any little piece of this resonated with you, take it with you, hug it in close, and enjoy it anytime you need. Of course, share it with anyone that you would like. It has been an honor to work with you on your breath work and your meditation, and you can check it off your box for today for that healthy habit. You've done meditation and breath work. Good for you. Thank you so much. Enjoy your day.
Thank you, Julie. That was awesome. Really tangible tools that we can take with us throughout every day, and our different challenges in life and on the playing field, work, home, and beyond. So I appreciate the time and the experience today. I hope our Still families have enjoyed this breath work and our athletes can use it on the field. I want to thank you again for working with us this week through yoga and breath work. And again, you can check out Julie's classes at windsorfamilyyoga.com. She is a wonderful yoga instructor, and her practice is Breathe Yoga. And also, side note, she is the wife of our very own Joe Santilli, our Senior VP for Steel Experience. So she is a wonderful family member within the Steel family. And I just want to thank you one more time, Julie. I really enjoyed this, and I hope you have an awesome day.